The entertainment world continues to reel from the sudden and heartbreaking loss of one of its most beloved comedic talents, Catherine O'Hara. The acclaimed actress, whose career spanned decades and enchanted audiences with her impeccable timing, versatile performances, and unforgettable characters, has left an irreplaceable void. Known to millions for her roles in classic films and television series, O'Hara's passing has prompted an outpouring of grief from fans, colleagues, and friends alike. Among those deeply affected are her longtime collaborators Eugene Levy and Dan Levy, who shared touching tributes that captured the profound personal and professional bond they shared with her. O'Hara rose to prominence through her work in improvisational comedy and sketch television, but she truly became a household name through a series of memorable cinematic appearances. Her portrayal of the frantic yet loving mother in the holiday staple Home Alone endeared her to families everywhere, while her quirky, eccentric turns in Christopher Guest's mockumentaries like Best in Show showcased her extraordinary ability to blend humor with subtle pathos. More recently, her role as Moira Rose in the critically acclaimed series Schitt's Creek brought her widespread recognition from a new generation. Moira, with her dramatic flair, outrageous wardrobe, and hilariously over-the-top delivery of lines, became an icon of resilience, vanity, and unexpected warmth. The character was a tour de force, earning O'Hara an Emmy and cementing her status as one of the finest comedic actresses of her era. It was on the set of Schitt's Creek that O'Hara formed an especially close-knit creative family with Eugene Levy and his son Dan Levy. The show, which the Levys co-created, followed the once wealthy Rose family as they adjusted to life in a small, quirky town after losing their fortune. Eugene portrayed Johnny Rose, the steadfast patriarch trying to rebuild their lives, while Dan played David Rose, the artistic and introspective son navigating identity and relationships. Annie Murphy rounded out the family as Alexis Rose, the bubbly yet evolving daughter. Together, the cast created a heartfelt comedy that blended sharp wit with genuine emotion, ultimately winning multiple Emmys and a devoted global following. The news of O'Hara's death came as a profound shock. Her manager confirmed the sad event, noting that the actress was 71 years old. Fans flooded social media with memories, clips, and tributes, reflecting on how her performances had brought joy, laughter, and comfort over the years. For those who worked closely with her, the loss felt intensely personal. Eugene Levy, a veteran of comedy with roots in improvisational troupes and long-standing collaborations, took to social media to express his sorrow in words that revealed the depth of their connection. Eugene reflected on more than 5 decades of shared history with O'Hara. Their journey began on the stages of Second City, the legendary improv theater where both honed their craft alongside other future stars. From there, they moved to the influential sketch series SCTV, where their comedic chemistry shone through in countless memorable sketches. Later, they reunited for a string of films directed by Christopher Guest, including Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show, and A Mighty Wind. These projects allowed them to explore mockumentary-style storytelling, improvising scenes that felt authentic and hilariously observed. Through it all, Eugene emphasized not just the professional triumphs but the genuine friendship that developed. He described their working relationship as something he cherished deeply, but it was the personal bond, the shared laughs, the mutual respect, the support through life's ups and downs, that mattered most in the end. In his tribute, Eugene admitted that words felt inadequate to convey the enormity of his grief. He spoke of the honor of knowing and working with O'Hara for so long, highlighting specific chapters of their collaboration while underscoring the enduring friendship. He extended his heartfelt condolences to O'Hara's family, including her husband Beau Welch and their children Matthew and Luke, acknowledging the profound loss they must be feeling. His message was one of gratitude mixed with sorrow, a reminder of how rare and precious such long-lasting creative partnerships can be in an industry often marked by fleeting collaborations. Dan Levy, who grew up watching his father work with O'Hara and later had the opportunity to create alongside her, offered his own poignant reflection. He described the experience of working with O'Hara as a gift, one that allowed him to bask in the warm glow of her brilliance for years. Having spent much of his life around his father's collaborations, Dan viewed O'Hara as extended family even before she became his on-screen mother. This familial sense extended beyond the cameras. The set of Schitt's Creek was known for its supportive, joyful atmosphere, and O'Hara's presence contributed immensely to that dynamic. Dan's words captured the difficulty of imagining a world without her infectious energy and talent. He spoke of treasuring every funny memory they created together, moments that likely ranged from improvised line deliveries to behind-the-scenes laughter that strengthened their bonds. His tribute highlighted the intergenerational aspect of their connection, How O'Hara bridged the gap between Eugene's generation of comedy pioneers and Dan's newer wave of creators. In many ways she served as a mentor and inspiration, and a friend who brought levity and depth to every project. The tributes from the Levys underscore the ripple effects of O'Hara's influence. Schitt's Creek was more than a sitcom. It was a celebration of family, reinvention, and kindness in the face of adversity. O'Hara's Moira Rose embodied those themes through her flamboyant yet vulnerable portrayal, turning what could have been a one-note character into a richly layered figure. Fans often cite her performance as a highlight, praising how she balanced absurdity with heart. The show's success owed much to the ensemble chemistry, and the Levys' words reflect how integral O'Hara was to that magic.